Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to my presentation. Today, let me introduce myself. My name is Wildan Azmi, and I am from S1 Pendidikan Ekonomi Kelas A 2019. Today, I gonna report an internship report in the field of participant at BPJS Ketenagakerjaan Jakarta Salemba Branch Office. About that, we're gonna discuss seven table of content. At the first, place and time of my implementation. Second, company profile. The third, organizational structure. The fourth, business field. The fifth, practical work field. The sixth, obstacle encountered. And the last one is how to overcome obstacles. The first of all is place and time of implementation. The execution place, named company name is BPJS Ketenagakerjaan Jakarta Salemba Branch Office. And the address is at Salemba Street, number 65, RT5, RW6, Pasebaan, Kecamatan Senen, Jakarta Central City, DKI Jakarta. And for the time, and the term is 5 months, and intern period is start from 3rd February until 3rd of July 2022. And for the company profile, company name is BPJS Jakarta Salemba, BPJS Ketenagakerjaan Jakarta Salemba Branch Office, and nickname is BP Jam Sostek, address at Salemba Raya Street number 65, RT5, RW6, Pasebaan, Kecamatan Senen, Jakarta Central City, DKI Jakarta, and call number is 02139052226, and website is https://www.bpjsketenagakerjaan.go.id. And for the company profile, BPJS Ketenagakerjaan had a vision, and his vision is creating a reliable, sustainable, and prosperous employment, social security for all Indonesian workers. And BPJS Ketenagakerjaan mission is the first one is protect, serve, and welfare worker and families. Second, provide a sense of security, ease, and comfort to increase the productivity and competitiveness of participants. And the third is contribute to develop an economy of the nation with good governance. And we step to the next one, company profile is still on BPJS Ketenagakerjaan, which BPJS Ketenagakerjaan had a cultural value, which is contained by 7 of things. The first is excellent, the second is example, the third is harmony, the fourth is enthusiasm, the fifth is caring, the sixth is integrity, and the last is faith or we step to the next one, organizational structure. Organizational structure of BPJS Ketenagakerjaan is led by the leader at kantor cabang or branch office. So under that there is bidang kepesertaan, korporasi and institusi. The next is bidang kepesertaan program khusus, and the next is bidang pelayanan. Next is bidang umum and SDM. The next is bidang keuangan. So where am I doing my internship is at bidang kepesertaan, korporasi, dan institusi. So, business field of BPJS Ketenagakerjaan. BPJS Ketenagakerjaan is a public legal entity that manage social security program that focus on workers throughout Indonesia. BPJS Ketenagakerjaan is directly responsible to the president and he himself function to provide protection for workers to overcome certain socio-economic risk due to working relationship both worker from the formal and informal sector. The form of business owned by BP Jam Sostek itself is a business or service provider in the form of social insurance, where BPJS Jam Sostek tries to provide protection to workers who have risk in every job, which then flattens in with socialization and then hooks the interest of the community. So the next discussion is about the work field of BPJS Ketenagakerjaan. BPJS Ketenagakerjaan has 5 work fields. The first one is introducing, socializing, and educating the public about the program in BPJS Ketenagakerjaan. Second, enter personal data from participant and prospective BPJS Ketenagakerjaan participant in Sistem Informasi Perlindungan Pekerja or SMILE and calculate their deposit nominal. The third, reminding BPJS Ketenagakerjaan participants who are in arrears to immediately pay off their bills via telephone and email. The fourth, assist in the documentation process and also video editing during the process of implementation projects, namely BPJS sharing, BPJS saling silang, BPJS BPJS Ketenagakerjaan, and recruitment or recreation for mental. The fifth, assist and support other workers during the process of piercing monthly targets, such as the manufacture or the creating of 40X and TMP2T, as well as in the implementation of internal and external agendas. Those 5 are what I've done in BPJS Ketenagakerjaan as long as I doing an internship in BPJS Ketenagakerjaan. The first of all is introduction, socializing, and educating the public about the program in BPJS Ketenagakerjaan. For the flowchart, the first of all, we doing briefing first. After briefing, we doing unification of perception and division of tasks. Next, we prepare our brochure, vehicles, and other things that will be used to provide the first job. And the fourth, we explain the program. We explain the benefits of the program, and all of things associated with BPJS Ketenagakerjaan. In this part, we explain to public about what we can get, what we can earn for being a participant of BPJS Ketenagakerjaan, so they can be the part of us or participant of BPJS Ketenagakerjaan. And the last one is opening stand for registration. And we can earn a lot of people, a lot of new participants in this agenda. The second job that I was done is enter personal data from participants and prospective BPJS Ketenagakerjaan participant in Sistem Informasi Perlindungan Pekerja or SMILE and calculate their deposit nominal. As you can see in this 2 photo is how I inputting and managing their deposit nominal in SMILE or website called by SMILE or the short of Sistem Informasi Perlindungan Pekerja. We step to the next one. The third is reminding BPJS Ketenagakerjaan participants who are in arrears to immediately pay off their bills via telephone and email. Of course, every insurance, wherever they will always be an increase in terms of paying. And one of the steps from BPJS Ketenagakerjaan to minimize these arrears is to always remind participants not to be late in paying dues, which are their obligation. The process where the practitioner reminds the participants who are in arrears the time when the practitioner conduct experiment in the service department that deals with directly customers for a week. The BPJS Ketenagakerjaan reminds in 2 ways, namely by email and also by telephone. The first method, by via electronic mail, is the first step. And if it's not be responded to properly or the participant does not include an email in their registration, BPJS Ketenagakerjaan will make a short call with the aim of reminding, which of course to do this, the practitioner has been trained to respond to the question and also response from participants by several workers at BPJS Ketenagakerjaan. And the next jobs is assist in the documentation process and also video editing during the process of implementing project, namely BPJS berbagi, saling silang BPJS ketenagakerjaan, and recruitment or rekreasi untuk men. And these two is the explain the sample of the two video that I have made since I doing an internship in BPJS Ketenagakerjaan. So the last job is assist and support other workers during the process of pursuing monthly target, such in the creating of 4DX and TMP2T, and as well as in the implementation of in internal and external agendas. This is two results that I have made in BPJS Ketenagakerjaan. The left one is 4DX and the right one is TMP2T. So, since I doing an internship in BPJS Ketenagakerjaan, I also get so many obstacles. In the implementation of internship, practitioners often experience several obstacles that are quite disturbing, especially in participation section. The obstacles are, the first of all, practitioners have not created a Smile account by BPJS Ketenagakerjaan. This is really, really hard because I need to borrow another person account. So the second one is the practitioner does not have an official email created by BPJS with at bpjsketenagakerjaan.co.id domain that is used to contact participants who are in areas of doing or paying duty. The third of all is practitioners' difficulties in understanding program and their benefits at the beginning of the internship period, as well as in using the JMO application or Jamsostek application. So, how we solve that? The first problem, the way to overcome the problem of not having a small account created by BPJS Ketenagakerjaan is to borrow an account and username and password that is owned by one of the workers who are not using Smile. Using this method does take a long time because if we want to borrow a Smile account belonging to one of the workers, then he or the workers can open the Smile with his account. And if he logs in, then the Smile that I open in my computer will automatically logs out. So good communication is needed to fix these obstacles. The second one is the next problem is that the practitioner don't have any official email created by BPJS Ketenagakerjaan. When reminding participants who are in arrears, then the practitioner take the initiative to use a personal email, even though it does not look too authoritative, but the practitioners explain that the practitioner is a practice and or in an internship. So and do not have an official email and are tasked to reminding payments only. And the most effective step that the practitioner is reminding him how to use the telephone. So the best one that use is using telephone because with telephone they don't know am I the real worker in BPJS Ketenagakerjaan. When I just an internship, they also believe that. So that is the clearer and sufficient to explain in the word. Besides that, the partitioner also changed the partitioner's profile photo with an official photo using the BPJS Ketenagakerjaan ID card. And the third one, the next problem that the partitioner face in the difficulty of partitioner in understanding the program and their benefit at the beginning of internship period, as well as in using JMO application, which is the official application of BPJS Ketenagakerjaan during the internship process at BPJS Ketenagakerjaan, which is a public legal entity today. The practitioner tries to overcome these obstacles by finding out about BPJS Ketenagakerjaan programs more through the brochure available at the office. In addition, the practitioner also often asks other workers who, of course, have more experience and working hour in BPJS Ketenagakerjaan. So that's all for my presentation today. I hope you enjoy it. And See you in the next video. And the last one, I want to say you thank you and goodbye and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.